Welcome to Grumpy Vegan Grandad, Dan here. So, some of you may have seen the live video that I did from Tulip Slaughterhouse yesterday. I'll put the link there. Yeah, click that and have a look at that. But if you can't be bothered, a lot of it's going to be on this video anyway. So, what happened yesterday was a really sort of epic event. It was very unusual and fucking good. Really good. And I'm not saying that because I had a hand in it. I'm saying it because it was. I was basically the runner. But I think we may, with development and with a bit of planning, have stumbled on some activism that is really powerful and really useful for drawing in non-vegans. So let me tell you a little bit about the story of it first. I'm going to play the before, during and after the event yesterday. And big thank you to Katie and Alex, Mobius Loop, two of Mobius Loop, there's three of them, percussionists couldn't make it, for coming along and playing. But yeah, so outside Tulip Slaughterhouse in Ashton-under-Lyne, you may have seen many videos of people recording the sounds of the pigs, even myself, screaming for mercy, trying to save their own lives, screaming in fear. You may have seen a lot of videos coming from around the side of the slaughterhouse and a lot of action that has gone out on in front of it. It's a slaughterhouse in Ashton-under-Lyne where they actually gas pigs. They put them in a massive gas chamber, like a giant sick carousel that goes round, drops them into carbon dioxide, and they after thrashing around for minutes upon minutes, their eyes, their lungs, their noses, the snouts, all burning with the reaction to the gas, they eventually pass out, and then they're stabbed into the throat and chopped into little pieces for food. All within the space and the smell and hearing of the live pigs. All this happens. Machinery, people laughing, the music from the radio playing. It's a sick place. So we hold a vigil out there, different days every other week, and the regulars there decided to celebrate 5 years of doing this because it's the fifth year anniversary, and they did an all-day vigil on the Tuesday, I think it was. It may have been the Wednesday, where they took photographs of the pigs that they were bearing witness to as they went into the slaughterhouse that day. I think it was Tuesday actually, because they don't. Wednesday's the last day that they kill. They're only a 3-day week because of restrictions. So they did that, and then Aaron approached me and asked me if I was going to come to the Friday event, which was an evening of vegan food, a bit of music over the stereo system, and light some candles, put some flags up, and put the photographs of the pigs, and basically celebrate our action and bring us all together. That was the idea. So when I mentioned playing music outside and making it into a bit of a party, selling food, and but I think we did burgers, sausages, and hot dogs, all vegan, of course. I thought, well, wouldn't it be great if we could get like a band playing? And the first vegan band I thought of were Mobius Loop. So I sent them a message on Instagram and said, look, we're doing this. we've got an idea. We would love a band to play outside this slaughterhouse because 3,000 pigs get slaughtered every day, blah, blah, blah. And they replied. I also messaged a guy called Sweet Goose. I'll put his link up there as well, who's collaborating with Mobius Loop at the moment, and he runs a bird sanctuary in Hebden Bridge. And he was up for it. And I thought, great, we're going to get like 2 bands to come, 2 people to, you know. But unfortunately, he couldn't make it because he'd got an influx of injured or rescued animals to his sanctuary, so he couldn't make it. But maybe next time, I think I'm going to try and approach him and see if we can get a visit to his sanctuary, actually. That'd be pretty cool. So, yeah, we got Mobius Loop. And we worked it all around that. We waited till they actually confirmed that they were going to be there. They did confirm, and yes, and the rest is history. If you watch the rest of this video now, it's just the story of us setting up, people getting there, how many people got there. I'd just like to add that in my little speech, I've been up since 5. Here's my excuse. Excuse time. Excuse time. I've been up since 5. I've driven for 10 hours. I got on the motorway and there was a massive accident and I was stuck and I didn't finish work till 5. I was mentally drained after that day. And I was going to say a few words, which I did, and we did a minute's silence for Regan Russell and Andy Butlin, one of the vigil people who died unfortunately of ill health a while ago, and for all the animals, of course. But after that, I mentioned about the people who come to the vigils week in, week out in all weathers. And I said, unfortunately, some of us have got lives. We can't all do that because some of us have got lives. I'm meant to finish the sentence off and say that don't allow us to attend every single week. But it just would not come to me. And I ended it with, some of us have got lives. And I got booed. I mean, it was only joking. But you'll see it in the video anyway. It was just like, but I was mortified because I could not think what some of us have lives, so we can't attend all the time. That's what I meant to say. And it's like, no. But I think everyone had a laugh over that. But you know me, I don't care. It's like, it was a mistake, and I'm sticking to it. So, what about this idea? Well, this idea is to hold more of these. Let's get vegan artists, vegan bands, vegan singers. Let's create events outside slaughterhouses where we can, where we can. If there's public land nearby, let's get a band on, let's put food on, let's advertise it. So I've got a few reasons why we should do this and what I got from this event. Firstly, and I think Kate from Mobius Loop mentioned this, is the positive vibes that came from us all being together. And it was a positive vibe in a very negative location, if that makes sense. It was a very positive vibe in a very negative location. So we turned the atmosphere around from this death camp to something positive. Another positive was it brought vegans together in a very positive way, because a lot of people come to those vigils and we feel very helpless and upset, and it's very damaging to your mental health to see animals in distress. So it's also nice to get vegans together in a positive way where we're all in a positive mood, and it also brings vegans to the front of the slaughterhouses who can't attend vigils because they do get so upset and emotional at the thought of seeing these animals. So this brought vegans who wouldn't normally be seen outside slaughterhouses to the front of the slaughterhouse, and maybe that opened up things for them as well. So what else did we get from this? So we've got all these vegans together, we've got positive vibes going on, we've got music, we've got food, and what that did it actually brought non-vegans to the venue. It actually brought passers-by who were curious and came into the fold, came into the area where we were holding this to watch. They heard music, they heard beautiful music, you know. There was the smell of food, beautiful food being cooked. A girl came with 3 of her children, a couple came, an older guy came, they came in and they could see this broad spectrum of vegans, young, old, male, female, you know, couples, singles. Everybody was there from the full cross-section of society of vegans were there. And these people could see that. They could get food. So we had burgers, we had sausages, we had hot dogs. Food that mirrors their own eating habits. And they could go and try that food. They saw that we were having fun and that we weren't negative and we weren't always down. They saw that side of veganism. They saw us having a good time. They soaked in the positive atmosphere. We were all smiling, we were laughing, we were dancing. What an impression to give to non-vegans. What an impression to give. We're not weirdos, we're not miserable, we're not always moaning. Look, we're normal, everyday people from every walk of society, from every sex, every race, every age group. We were all there together. And then another plus side was between each song, one of the guys would say something about activism, about what went on in the slaughterhouse. Why we're doing it, why we're vegan, every single song. So these people were getting fed the vegan message and were listening. It also means that vegans are in the majority in this situation, which is a cool thing. So when non-vegans do pass by or come, they're put into a situation where they are the minority. And then they are more open to the message. They're more likely to listen rather than gang up and step back amongst the rest of the people like them, the rest of the carny population. I suppose you could call it no escape. We've trapped them. We've trapped them with the delights of music and dancing and laughter and food. We set a little honey trap, you know. Well, let's say maple syrup trap, a little maple syrup trap. But yeah, do you see what I'm saying? I mean, if we could set these up, it not only will attract vegans and help us all meet other vegans and be in a beautiful, happy sort of situation, even though you've got the juxtaposition of a house of murder behind all this. It does not matter. It's not disrespectful to the animals. It's not disrespectful to the vegan movement. It's simply a way of saying, look, people, we go through a lot of shit. We take a lot of shit. We see animals go into this house of murder, this factory of ripping animals' lives away from them. We see this, and it puts you down. It makes you feel bad. It makes you feel emotional. So I think this isn't disrespectful. This is simply some relief from this torture that we vegans who attend these type of vigils and do outreach and talk about this a lot, it's a release. And it's also a release for other people who may be feeling a little isolated as they become vegan. Like myself, many people out there are vegan in a non-vegan household. So it's nice to meet, eat, drink, dance, sing and laugh with other vegans. It helps that so much. So much. I'm still buzzing from it. It's done me so much good. And everybody else has said the same. You know, everybody said the same. It's done so much good. And it outs these slaughterhouses. If we can hold these events at slaughterhouses all over the country and get vegan singers, vegan bands, vegan turns, they could be vegan magicians. get it on social media, get non-vegans to attend, you know. You buy your burgers, buy your sausages, get a barbecue, get a hot plate, whatever. Hire a PA system like we did. You can make a beautiful event and get people to come. You can get vegans to bring the non-vegan friends, and they would be welcome and they would enjoy it. When people are enjoying themselves, they're more open to messages. Surely they would be. Surely they wouldn't feel like telling you to cough. I don't know why I said that. Why didn't I just say it? Fuck off. Or anything like that. They're not going to do that in an environment where they're the minority. They're having a good time. They're enjoying the food. What can they say against it, you know? So yeah, I think we're onto something with this. So people, no matter where you are or what you're doing, have a look at your local slaughterhouse. If you look on where we did this, we had a close relationship with Tulip Meats, and they closed off a section for this. Now, not all slaughterhouses will have such a close relationship with the activists outside, yeah? But if there's a bit of land nearby, private, public land, you've got to check it on the maps. You'll know if it's public land. It will have lampposts there, council lampposts or whatever. It won't be gated off. So anywhere where you think you can do this safely, and get a few people there. I think we had about 80, 90 people there at one point. Do it, organise it. Reach out to me, reach out to any of Manchester Pig Save and ask them, you know, how did you do this? What did you use? And we will tell you. But I think it's a really, really cool idea. And like I said, it exposes these little slaughterhouses that like to hide in plain sight, nobody knows about. A bit like the Nazis during World War II, where when Auschwitz and all the other camps were liberated, they got the local German people to come and see because they didn't even realise what was going on their own doorsteps. So I think this will be cool. So yeah, please people, share this video. Share this video because it's a great idea, yeah. Send it to your local AV group. Send this video to Save Movements, any Save Movements that you got, and say, hey guys, look at this. Let's do this. It's amazing. And it's such a good boost for vegan morale. Even if no carnies turn up, it's such a good day, evening, whatever, to meet and just to not have this torturous images bashed into your head. It's nice just to open up, free yourself just for a night, forget about why we're doing it all, and just talk to other people, like-minded people, eat, be merry, drink, get drunk, do whatever. Anyway, on to the video. Enjoy.
be interesting, won't it?
It is going to be interesting. So you guys are the first fans here, and you've got the front row seats. How have you managed to crack this one when it's a ticket-only event? What you?
We got in front of everyone, and we were like, I want to see a movie.
We don't want to see any crowd surfing, right? Or jumping on each other's show. Well, yeah, go on, crowd surf. I'd love to see that actually.
Anything to get to the front of it. Anything.
That sounds so wrong, but it's all right at the same time.
Oh yeah. So if you're a royalist, you could keep it quiet. Well, there
you go.
Yeah. I think because there was that case of the kid who went there.
The beautiful pictures over here of the beautiful innocent souls and the candles, and just, oh, it's so incredible. And giving away the free food, I just can't even tell you how much. This is such a beautiful, beautiful response to the awful treatment of sentient beings behind us here. And what they do for pigs inside here, we wouldn't wish upon our worst enemies. And these animals are innocent, and they never hurt anyone, and they didn't ask to be born. And yeah, it's just what an honour to stand in opposition to this with you all. And in a world filled with violence, guys, we stand against it. We stand for ahimsa and non-violence to all beings, and with love in our hearts and non-judgment to the people involved in this. They will see, and they'll change their ways. I really believe that. Even the awful being who threw things out here before, they can change their ways. They could go vegan tomorrow. They can sing ahimsa with us here together tomorrow. So let's hold love and hope in our hearts for those poor souls as well. And Alex would have tuned up too.
It's just that's your voice.
Hi guys, just want to say thank you to everybody for coming today. How's that? Can you hear me at the back? I've always wanted to say that. Yeah, can you hear me at the back? Just want to say a big thank you to everybody who's come today. 3,000 pigs a day get murdered in this place, but let's not forget the 75 billion animals that get murdered every year all over the world. And we don't counter into that the fact that trillions of fish get murdered every year. Our planet's getting decimated, our oceans are getting decimated, and unless we stand together and do something like we are today, it's just going to carry on. There is an activist who recently died who was part of Manchester Pig Save called Andy Butlin, and there was also an activist called Reagan Russell in Canada who died in the course of a duty. So I'd like us all at the moment now to give a minute's silence for the human victims and for the animal victims of this evil trade. Thank you. So I'd just like to say a big thank you to everybody who took part in organising this. Shut up, Paul. Manchester Pig Save, for all they do, they stand out here in all weathers, wind, rain, sleet and snow. It doesn't matter, they're always here. I'm not as convicted as them. Some of us have got lives, but there are other people who've got time to do it. I'm joking. I was waiting for that. But I'd just like to say a big thank you for everybody who's contributed. We all stand out here. We all stand together. I want to say a big thank you to Mobius Loop for coming along. They've got a really busy schedule, and it just shows how committed they are to the cause, to take time out to come and join, and we feel very humbled that they've come to do this with us today. So thank you, and I will hand over to these guys right now. Thank you. Cheers.
Thank you so much, and thank you again for inviting us to be here. We're truly honoured, and like you say, there's people here doing this every week, and are just absolutely, we're in awe of you guys. You're amazing. Please don't stop doing what you're doing. It's having such a huge impact, and we're so proud of you guys. Because you guys already started singing the song before, we'd love to sing our mantra for non-violence for all beings, and we'd love to invite you all to sing with us as loud as you can. We've been singing this mantra around the country and teaching it to everyone we know, and if everyone teaches it to all of their friends, then the mantra becomes stronger and stronger and stronger. And we're singing, may all beings be free from slavery, may every cage be open and empty. We've been singing this mantra around the country and teaching it to everyone we know, and if everyone teaches it to all of their friends, then the mantra becomes stronger and stronger and stronger. And we're singing, may all beings be free from slavery, may every cage be open and empty. And I'll teach you the melody and you can sing it with us. Okay, so I'm going to sing you a line and you sing it back as loud as you can. May all beings be.
May all beings be
Free from slavery.
free from slavery.
May every cage be.
May every cage be
Open and empty.
open and empty.
No way you can keep your cage. Keep roaming and we'll be okay. Free as the freest birds. Keep singing and we will be heard. It's a new day and the sun will shine. Keep singing and we'll be just fine. It's a no-brainer, it'll take no time. Keep singing and we'll be just fine, maybe. Maybe we'll be free. Sing it with us, guys.
May all
Beings be free from slavery. May every cage be open and empty. May all beings be free from slavery. May every cage be open and empty. Maybe Thank you so much for coming, guys. So good to see you here. We usually perform with our percussionist, so just imagine loads of wild drums. Okay.
Oh yeah, why? Only to escape from draconian rape, we have inflicted pain upon the innocent animate. Now take a look at your plate. Why do we have an epidemic of contempt? Why do the banks from both sides tanks rise? The human race divided up into ranks. Why did the chicken cross the road? Only to escape from the coding rape. We have inflicted pain upon the innocent anime. Let's take a look at your pain. Why did the chicken cross the road? Only to escape from the coding rape. We have inflicted pain upon the innocent anime. Take a look at your pain. Of contempt.